Every legend leaves a trace. Some linger in memory, others in things that were never meant to fall into human hands. In the Myths Belief Store, you'll find artifacts, talismans, and relics steeped in the darkness of ancient faiths. Enter if you dare to touch what is forgotten and terrifying. Link in the description. Before the kingdoms of men were born, before angels and demons received their names, there existed a place that no language could describe. A place where light had no entry and shadow was not merely the absence of brightness, it was a living, pulsating substance. When the cosmos was still forming, chaos ruled there. And when chaos was pushed to the edges of creation, it gathered in a single point, in a single city, in a single heart of darkness. Thus Pandemonium was born, a labyrinth whose walls breathe, the capital of everything untamed. A place whose name means all demons, though it refers not to beings, but to ideas. Pandemonium, in many traditions, is not an ordinary place, but an idea given form. It is a space where chaos is not a flaw of creation, but its foundation. Some stories describe it as the first city to arise outside the light, a city born from the breath of cosmic emptiness, before laws, boundaries, and order existed. Others portray Pandemonium as a spiritual dimension where all rejected thoughts, forgotten emotions, and desires gather, the ones the light could not accept. It was imagined as a place existing parallel to reality, yet untouched by its rules. Its structure shifts with every moment, as if the city itself were alive and reacting to those who enter it. Streets can twist into places that did not exist a heartbeat earlier, and buildings may rise or vanish as though woven from mist and memory. Pandemonium is not a kingdom of evil, it is a kingdom of everything that does not fit within the limits of order. A space where chaos is not punishment, but the natural state of existence. In the visions of mystics and artists, Pandemonium appears as a city that obeys no physical laws. Its structures are made of materials unknown to the human world, black glass that reflects not reality, but the fears of those who look into it, metal that emits sounds like breathing, stone that pulses like a living heart. The towers of Pandemonium can be sharp as spires and fluid as smoke at the same time, as if the city cannot decide whether it wants to be solid or ephemeral. Above the city hangs a sky that is neither day nor night, a timeless glow where light and shadow struggle for dominance, yet neither ever wins. At the center of Pandemonium lies a vast hall, called by some the Throne of Chaos, by others the Chamber of Echoes. It is the place where all ideas rejected by the light gather: anger, ambition, pride, fear, the desire for freedom, the hunger for power. Anyone who enters sees not what they wish to see, but what they carry deepest within. Pandemonium is a mirror, but a mirror that never lies. It was believed that Pandemonium came into being the moment the first being in the cosmos felt the contradiction between the desire for order and the need for independence. Some said it was the birthplace of rebellion, not as evil, but as a force that challenges the established order and forces the world to change. Others claimed Pandemonium is a spiritual refuge for ideas too powerful to exist in the human world, visions that could create a new order or destroy the old one. Still others saw it as a reflection of the human psyche, a labyrinth filled with fears, ambitions, and desires we try to hide from the world and from ourselves. In no tradition is Pandemonium a place of damnation. It is a realm of trials where a human, an angel, or a spirit must confront what they hide within. Pandemonium does not punish, it reveals. And what you see depends only on who you truly are. The motif of Pandemonium appears in many works of culture as a symbol of chaos, rebellion, or spiritual trial. In literature inspired by John Milton's Paradise Lost, Pandemonium is the capital of the fallen, monumental, ominous, yet majestic. In video games, similar places appear in Diablo 2 and Diablo 3, Doom, Darksiders, Baldur's Gate, Planescape, Torment, Shin Megami Tensei, Dark Souls, and Path of Exile, where Pandemonium or its equivalents form labyrinths of chaos filled with symbolism and metaphysical riddles. In films and series, echoes of Pandemonium can be found in Constantine, Hellboy, Supernatural, Lucifer, the Sandman, and his dark materials, where worlds or cities appear as reflections of disorder and spiritual struggle. In metal and dark ambient music, Pandemonium is a frequent motif, a symbol of unrestrained energy, rebellion, and spiritual darkness. In digital art, Pandemonium has inspired visions of cities that live on their own, pulsating, shifting, unsettling, yet mesmerizing. Thus ends the tale of Pandemonium, a place that is neither hell nor a kingdom of evil, but a realm where chaos has a name. A reminder that light and shadow cannot exist without each other. One gives birth to the other, and the balance between them is fragile as glass. Now, a few questions for you. What is chaos to you, a threat or a creative force? Is Pandemonium a place or a state of mind? Can order exist without the shadow that questions it? Do you believe each of us carries our own Pandemonium inside? And most importantly, is courage the act of avoiding chaos or stepping into it to understand it? If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. It helps bring more dark stories from the edge of light and shadow to life.